my channel. My name is Jasmine, and today we're going to be playing Bee Swarm Simulator. Now, before we start the video, like, subscribe, and turn those post notifications on so I can notify you every time I post a new video. Anyway, I'm going to be showing you a tour of Bee Swarm Simulator if you ever wanted to play. So, here we are. We start off with this backpack and this shovel. And in your inventory, there should be this basic egg. When you hatch the egg, it usually hatches into a basic bee, which is common, the most common pet that you could get. So right here, we have the basic bee. And the moral of this game is to collect pollen and honey, so that way you can level up your inventory and get better bees. So as you can see right here, I am collecting all this pollen. Now don't mind that I'm on a different account because I play this game quite a bit on my other account. But I'm just showing you an example on what's happening. Now let's just ignore like this putty stuff that is on the ground. Just imagine it's not there, okay? Anyway, so basically you go into these little flower fields and you go and collect the pollen. Now as you can see up here, I have my backpack is full of pollen. And so what you have to do is you have to go to your honeycomb and press make honey. And then your bee will go and it will produce the pollen into the honey. Now with honey you can buy quite a bit of things, and I'll show you those in a second. But as you can see right here, my bumblebee, aka the basic bee, is collecting my pollen. When you get to a higher level, multiple bees will do this, and so you don't need a bee to like go in and back out of the backpack. Anyway, so as you can see here, I'm walking over to this bear. Now this bear is named Black Bear. Now you can pause to read what he says, but yeah. Anyway, there's a lot of bears and stuff scattered around this area because of course bears love honey. So yeah, makes sense. Anyway, what these bears do is they give you quests. So that way, when you go around collecting honey or pollen and stuff, it gives you a task. So as you can see right here, the task is collect 100 pollen from the sunflower field. Also, when I'll show you around. This is currently the sunflower field, and yeah. Also, there are other bears like Mother Bear and stuff like that, but we're gonna talk about her later. Right now, we should probably do Black Bear's task. So when you do your task, the task should look like that. And let me just quickly head over to Black Bear. And you can pause it again to read that. Anyway, so our reward is 200 honey. That's what honey looks like if you didn't know. Well, in the game. Anyway, again, you can buy some stuff with this honey at like the shop and stuff. But yeah, let me just collect some of this honey and fill up my backpack so I can show you what happens when you fill up your whole backpack all the way. Also, I would recommend that you should join the group of the Bee Swarm Simulator group because there's a lot of stuff that you can do with that. And so basically, I'll show you some of the things in a different video. Well, right here is all the different type of bees. You can look at them, and yeah. My personal favorite is the bumblebee, the diamond bee, and then the very, very, very bottom bee, which you will see in a second. That's not its name. It's the bee at the very, very bottom. So here is some of the bees. As you can see, they are quite adorable. And right here we have the windy bee. It's the most rare bee there is. There is all that stuff, so you can read about it in a second. But yeah, all these bees, they're so amazing. And again, when you get higher level, you'll be able to do some of this stuff. You'll get some of these bees. And so those are all the bees. And in order to get some of those bees, you can get them out of the eggs. Now, I will show you them in a second. But first, we should probably go and talk to Black Bear again and get another task. So right there, as you can see, there is a bunch of bees. That is from Pugacorn. What is that? Pugacorn 3177. And you collect more bees, the more leveled up you get. But anyway, you can also pause to read some of this stuff. But yeah. And so let's see what our new task is. As you can see, there's a exclamation mark where it is. Collect 250 pollen from the dandelion field. So this is the dandelion field right here. You can know it's a dandelion field because there are dandelions on it. But we're just going to really quickly collect 200 pollen. Again, you should probably get better shovels and stuff like that. It really helps you level up because you can get shovels and backpacks. So if you get higher shovels, it collects more pollen. And if you get bigger backpacks, it also stores more pollen. Now, as you can see right there, that is what it looks like when you open it. And you are currently doing the task. Now, my backpack is full, and so let's let our honeybee go and collect it up. I really like the honey line that they produce when they spin around in the area. I didn't know if that makes sense, but yeah. Anyway, I really think that this game, I love it. It's so time-consuming and amazing. It's so much fun to play. And again, I will join in my actual account so you can see what it looks like. Anyway, so here are the shops. You can look at some of the items. So yeah, I'm going to buy this jar because I have enough for it. I can't afford any of the other stuff. That is the scooper you originally have. And yeah, so as you can see, it holds 750 pollen. And so that is a great thing because it really helps you collect all that stuff quickly. So let's just collect the pollen that we have. And yeah, again, this is like one of my favorite games as much as Adopt Me. So time consuming and just so fun to play. It's so relaxing. It always calms you down and everything. Here is where is the basic egg, and you can also hatch that egg to get other bees. But let's talk to Blackbear because we completed our task. And we got 400 honey. And so that's great. We're just going to get all these tasks. I guess I should probably move on from the task because you kind of get the gist about it. But don't forget, don't be shy, talk to Blackbear. He's a really nice dude. He's really nice, so I'd talk to him if I were you. Here is a little slower, so you don't have to pause it. But, yeah. Okay, so, well, obviously, it's not going to be easy, Mr. Blackbear. Okay, so now we just collect 500 pollen. It doesn't matter where, we just have to collect 500 pollen. If it also says collect 500 blue pollen, or whatever number blue pollen, or whatever number red or white pollen, go to an area that has mostly that colored pollen, aka flowers, because it is the most easy to collect some. Also, your bees help you collect some stuff. But let's go over here and let's go buy the basic egg. And I will probably need a royal jelly because it will probably go into a basic bee. Because you can see that person right there. They have a lot of basic eggs. Basic bees. So let's bring them down. Oh my god, we got a rat bee. Okay, this is so rare. Because you don't usually get different type of bees out of the basic bee. The basic egg. I'm calling the bees basic eggs and calling the eggs basic bees. Anyway, so as you can see, there are different types of areas in the bee area thing. Okay, I'm not speaking proper English, but for the bees, there's the blue bees, the red bees, and then the normal bees, aka the normal bees are rares, epics, and legendaries, and stuff like that. And there are places that be like you have to have 4 red bees and to get here and stuff like that. So don't get rid of any of your bees if you can help it. Also, what I like to do on my other account is have one of every bee. And so if I have a duplicate bee, I'll use a royal jelly. So Now I'm gonna hop in my actual server so you can see how well I play. So we're back with the penguins. Yes, I know I am not playing Piggy, so I should not have my penguin skin on. But this is just gonna join the group of skins that I joined. So as you can see, these are all my bees. My favorite bees, I'm sorry, is the diamond bee, the derpy bee, which is so derpy. It's not actually called that, it's called the bumblebee. And then the demon bee. Those are my favorite. I know I shouldn't have favorites, but what can you do? Anyway, so this is my tool, my shovel. It collects a 9 pollen for one time it hits. And yeah, this is my backpack. It holds up to 62,500. Now what you just saw right there is something that you can find on little fields. Basically what they do is when you go in them, your bees can collect your honey from the field. Now right here is the mushroom field, and in the mushroom field a ladybug spawns. And here it is again. Your bees can collect your honey if you stay in there, but it goes away in a certain amount of time. Also those coins, they can be a variety of different things. So we are in the mushroom field, and if you climb up do this really easy parkour, you can see this royal jelly. Now they don't usually look like that, but I already claimed it, and so it looks like that, but for you it'll look different. So when you climb that, you can just collect it, and it'll be in your inventory at the top where the little egg is. So for now, look at my basic egg. Okay, so when you first start, a basic egg costs like, I don't know, 1,000. This basic egg, 2,067,580. Costs very expensive when you get higher level, because the more stuff you buy, the more expensive it gets. But I do have a lot of these bees. Now, as you can see right here, a lot of these bees can go at once instead of they go back and forth and back and forth back into like the honey collector. Now these little tokens usually spawn in the fields, but they can spawn in other areas as you just saw right there. So now that we explored the mushroom field, let's go back to the sunflower field. Now here's Mommy Bear. You can talk to her, don't be shy, she's very nice. And right next to her, that's a place where you can redeem in honey for some stuff. Now as you can see, why do I keep saying as you can see? Anyway, right here, you just saw all my tasks. What I recommend, when you get higher level, you should probably get a lot of tasks so you can do them when you're collecting stuff. So you can use tickets to collect honey, which is good because if you're saving up to buy bees or something like that, you can use tickets. I have right now 24 tickets, I think. I literally just checked, but I didn't pay attention. Anyway, up here is the Royal Jelly Dispenser. It costs 6 tickets to get a Royal Jelly. And what a Royal Jelly does, it transforms any random bee into a rare, epic, or a legendary. So if you have a duplicate bee, which I recommend using Royal Jelly on, it will transform it into a different bee. It might be higher level, it might be lower level. We don't know. When you get up here to the clover field, there is also the ladybug and the beetle. I don't remember what the beetle was called, but it was called something beetle. So those are the two main bugs or monsters, as you should call it, and you battle those in order to get some stuff. Here is Brown Bear. I actually have not talked to Brown Bear in a while, and so let me just get my task, and then we can look. Here, I honestly don't know what that little honey collector thing was. I've never used it before, so I don't know. It had a little honey pot on it. Let's actually go back and check. Okay, so basically, you need... Oh, okay. So when you have 4 legendary bee types, it summons a honey storm where a bunch of tokens of honey go onto the ground, and that's your chance to collect them. Now, you're probably wondering, why would you collect them? Because you can get a task from a honeybee, like collect this amount of honey and stuff like that. And yeah, if you come across one of these numbers on like a slingshot or something. My friend was asking me about this the other day. It does not mean you need to be level the number. It just means you need to have that many bees. Now, here is the blue flower field. You also have some tasks to go here when you first start. But here you can collect blueberries and stuff like that. As you can see right here, I have a task for collecting pollen from the blue flower field. And since we are at the blue flower field, we are at the blue base area. Basically, what this blue base is all the blue bees that you see right there. If you collect a total of 4 of them, you'll be able to enter in here. When you enter in here, you first see the blueberry dispenser, which you can use honey to collect some of these blueberries. Here's a portal, so I'll come back to that because you guys probably want to see what's in there. Here we have a bunch of shovels and backpacks that are blue themed. And then when we go upstairs, you can see that you can't see yet, but there is a royal jelly. Now, when it's like glowing, like transparent, like I have it, it means you collected it already, but I'm sure you guys haven't collected it if you're just starting. Up here, you just saw some of that stuff, and let me go back down to see what is in the portal. So, let me see. Okay, so it just enters us like by the field and where the bears are. Black bear. And so let me get down and let me show you back to places that we haven't seen yet. So we've seen the honeycombs, we've seen the mommy bear place, the dandelion field. We've seen, this area is where you can see everyone and how much money or honey they made and how much honey you collected that day. Okay, so here is a treasure chest thing. I don't really know what it's used for. I've never used it, but I'm assuming that you can store bees in there for a certain amount of time. Over here is a place where you can collect honey. Now, you can only collect this honey if you join the group. Again, it will be linked down below, so that way you can join it. It's free, costs no Robux, and it gives you a lot of stuff. I'll make a video on that. Over here, there is a ticket. Of course, mine's transparent. I already collected it, but yours won't be. So these tickets can use for things like what you're about to see right now. Here is the level 5 area. Again, you need 5 bees not to be level 5 to get into here. So when you first enter this area, there is a spider. You don't have to kill it, but if it tries to kill you, you can try. Your bees also help you by doing that. Now here are these little jelly things. We are back with them. Basically what they are, they're gumdrops. And when you have these type of gumdrops, you can put them on the ground. So that way you get more pollen from collecting the pollen when you have them on. This is what they look like. And you can also, if you didn't know, you can add them to your inventory and use them. This is a sprout. I've never actually cut it down before or anything like that. But let me show you what the royal jellies do. But here, not royal jellies, the gumdrops. But right here is parkour. Let me really quickly pause and get back to the top so I can show you what it is later, because you're probably wondering what's on the top. But first, let me kill these rhino beetles, because always collect your coins when you kill in them. But yeah. Anyway, here is the gumdrop area. Costs 1 ticket, and so I'll buy it just for you guys, and I'll show you what it is. So I have 112, and so what you can do is you can drag it down to your inventory. And here I'm just showing you an example on what happens when you use it. Now it should say auto on and auto off. I'm going to keep my auto off currently because auto on goes over and over and over again, which is a good thing if you're trying to grind for some stuff, but I'm not going to waste them right now. And so if you want to take them out of your inventory, just drag it back down. Over here, we have Panda Bear. Don't be shy. Very nice. You can always talk to him. But yes, that is Panda Bear. So adorable. One of my favorite bears is actually Panda. I think they're really cute. Now up here, as you can see, there was a royal jelly. Remember, they make any other bee a different bee. And so here's a tip on how to collect them. So you're going to walk through this area, and you're going to go into the back, and you're just going to jump. Now, I could never collect this, and my best friend, Abby, who just started playing this game, literally, she figured that out. She is so smart. Okay, anyway, I am back here, and I'm just going to jump on top of that parkour so I can show you what's on the top. And so I officially made it to the top. I know it's kind of annoying at the low bottom where there's pollen collector. But what this is a thing for moon charms. Moon charms, what you can do with this is when you get to the top, you can turn these moon charms into a moon like necklace thing, and it will be good and power up your bees. Now let me try and get to the top, and so I can show you the second thing that's here, which I keep failing at. Okay, let's see. Come on, go. Okay, so again, you can collect these royal jellies. I swear, you'll have so many royal jellies at the end of this. Okay, I'm getting really sick of that thing that says pollen collector full. I know. So I'm going to use a micro converter. Basically, what it does is it just collects all your honey or your pollen and makes it into honey without you having to go anywhere except for in your backpack. Now, I think this is the whole first area of it. Nope. Okay. Over here. Oh, wait. What is that? What is that? Crazy one. Oh, okay. So it's a little pet. Basically, you can get some pets in this game. It costs Robux, though. And someone just left their poor bear there. Here is the magical bee. Is the most, I believe, rare bee there is other than the windy bee. Yep, here it is, the vicious bee. And you need 250 stingers to get them. You can collect stingers in your backpack and stuff, but they're very hard to get. Over here is the strawberry field. In this field, they have strawberries, obviously, and then they have ladybugs. I recommend this is the first place you would go if you need to collect red pollen. It has a lot of red pollen. Or we can go to that mushroom field down there. Here's a tip. You can go up here and there's a little ticket. But anyway, we can go to the mushroom field, but I recommend that. And so, yeah. So we're just going to walk around. Nothing else. I'm just going to see if I haven't showed you anything. Okay, I think I've showed you everything. I'm not 100% sure. Okay, perfect timing. This is a honey storm. Basically what it is, rains down these honey droplets. And remember, you can get tasks from Bumblebee on how many droplets of this honey that you can collect. Now, it has to be these tokens. It can't be honey that you transfer pollen into. So I'm just going to go over here. That is my friend Pegacorn. And yes, so that is the honey storm. That was perfect timing. And again, I need to collect 1,500. I will make a part 2 on this, on like the other areas and where the honeybee is and all that stuff, all that jazz. But I think we're gonna end this video on this note. Actually, yeah, no. I'm gonna show you the level. Not level. I keep saying it's not level, and then I say level. I'm going to show you the place where you need 10 bees, because why not? So we go down here, and let me show you the first thing. So we have this treat thing. Now this treat thing, you can only collect the treats if you are a part of the members. So again, link in the bio. Well, no, link in the description. Go, join the group, it's free. Here's a memory match. I didn't know what I was doing. And so, yep, I collected 30 pineapple. No, I collected only 15. Okay, that's stupid. Here is another place where you can get shovels and bags and stuff like that. And over here is the pineapple field. And that's a little sprout. That's adorable. I've never, again, cut one of those down. Okay. So when you go into the pineapple field, there's a lot of white pollen, but some red and blue. and there's a praying mantis, and there is a rhino beetle. That's what they called. When you go up here, there is that little bean thing. I think that plants the sprouts that shine up in the air and that you can go down. They cost 20 tickets. I'm not going to buy one because I already have a couple. And then up here is the science bear. I'd talk to him later if I were you because he's okay. I'm going to use a slingshot after because I think you probably want to see where that goes. But yeah, that's science bear. And then the last place I want to show you is this area. So I discovered this a couple days ago. It's when you jump into that thing. Now, I horribly missed. Do not judge me. You can also go into it through the side. So when you go into this area, it's a secret area. It never works for anything else but this one. But you can walk. When you walk far, a bear appears, like a shadow bear. And that bear has 10,000 hit points. And so you cannot defeat it. Also, if you try and walk around it, you'll die. So don't even try. Okay, so we are back at the beginning, and I'm gonna go back there to show you the slingshot. Oh wait, I didn't show you. Okay, so in the Cloverfield area, I never showed you that slingshot. So let me show you that right now. This slingshot leads to the upper area. You need to have 10 bees in order to jump up there. So let me go up there. Yes, we are back. And then I'm just going to show you what that slingshot leads to. I was saying something earlier, but I don't remember what it was. Anyway, so here is the slingshot for last. And, well, not a slingshot. It's a cannon. Oh, it just spawns us back here. Well, that was a waste of time. Anyway, I will make a part 2 on this because there's just simply not enough time in order to make this whole video. And sorry it was a long one. It's just, this is one of my favorite games, and so I'd love to share this tour with you. Sorry if I had a hard time, like, it was hard to understand me. It's just, I'm sitting here for 30 minutes just telling you about it, so you gotta give me a break. Anyway, yes, thank you so much for watching today's video. I say it like I post every day. I do not. I'm really sorry I took a big break from posting, and that's because I was editing a very special video that's coming up. You will see what that is. Anyway, thank you so much for watching today's video. Remember, like, subscribe, and turn those post notifications on. Link in the description. Bye!